Hi everybody, this is the Planet Earth here, and I took some screenshots of the St. Augustine tornado radar yesterday. I saw something was very wrong, and so I took some screenshots. This was the tornado that hit St. Augustine. I think it was a EF2 at the time. As you can see, you got blue, and you got light blue, and you got red, meaning the green. And you could definitely tell that there was a tornado in the storm. It was confirmed, EF2 in St. Augustine. This was a little bit further in, 11:51 p.m. east of St. Augustine. As you can still see, it is still really big. As I zoom in, you can see the rotation, the red meeting the green in the base velocity. And you could definitely tell that there was a tornado in the storm. And the last screenshot I took was right before it hit Converse, Texas. And you could definitely tell that there was possibly a tornado that hit Converse, Texas, or Louisiana. I'm not sure if that's Louisiana or if that's Texas. But it might be Converse, Louisiana, because there's only one. Oh no, that was Converse, Louisiana, because it's not Converse, Texas, because that's the borderline right there. And as you can see, it definitely was very strong, and then it even got stronger, and then into Louisiana and into Pleasant Hill, Louisiana. You could definitely tell there was a tornado with that storm. Now, the biggest indicator for people is to be very cautious when you see squall lines coming in the area. You guys need to be very cautious about this when they issue tornado warnings. If you can, get the Radar Scope app, and if you can, or get a radar application where you can see the velocity of the storms. And if you see red and green together and they have a tornado warning, you need to be careful, because there's most likely a tornado coming down, rotating low, or it's a rotating storm. But usually when you see, on this app, when you start seeing the blue and the light blue, that means there's winds in excess of 100 miles an hour in an isolated spot, meaning there was definitely a tornado. If you start seeing green and red, that means the storm is rotating, and they usually issue a tornado warning. That's the reason why the National Weather Service has this feature, and they created it. So velocity is very important. So please pay attention to the storms. Like if you see a tornado warning and it's in your area, click on velocity, and if you start seeing any red and green meeting each other, and then you see a little bit of dome between each other, that means it's rotating, and there possibly is a tornado on the ground. Especially if you start seeing more colors than just green and red, that means it's getting very strong, or can be very strong. I think at one point I was following it through the night, and it turned into an EF3 status.